This is a tutorial on a double lift. It's a real easy, real, real easy sleight to do. It's probably one of the first sleights you'll ever learn if you're getting into card magic and whatnot. And I'm also going to go over rough edges that I see a lot of people do, like on YouTube and other sites and whatnot. Try to correct those. That way it looks more casual. First things first. First, start off holding the deck in a mechanics grip. That's 3 fingers on the side. Depends on you're right or left-handed. If you're left-handed, put all this into your right hand and mirror everything I do. I'm just going to teach for the right-handed people. So you have it in your left hand, 3 fingers on the side. Your next finger is going to curl from the bottom corner to the top corner up here. And your thumb can either be up here or it could be over here. This right here is pretty much dealer's grip, which is the same thing. Mechanics grip's the thumb's over there, so it's a pretty snug grip. This is the start on everything. This is like your default card holding position. And the double lift, what is it? It's you're lifting 2 cards as one. Make it look 2 cards look like one. And how you gotta do that is when no one's looking or distracted or whatever, or you can just make some mixed direction of your own. You're gonna want to get a break under the top 2 cards right here. You can do it by either pushing off 2 cards with your thumb and then bringing them back like so. So now you have a break underneath 2 cards here, and you can just flip them both over. Looks like, at a glance, looks like 1 card. Don't ever have your hands just still. Someone with sharp eyes can probably see 2 cards or the thickness level or whatever. So keep your hands kind of, just slowly moving like as you're talking and whatnot. So it looks like the 5 of spades on top. And you can take that 5 of spades, flip it back over. Here's an example of what a double lift can do. Give it a twist. And now it's the king of hearts. Another way to get a break is, if you don't want to do this way, I don't like doing it that way either. Another way you can do is act like you're just gonna mess with the cards a little bit and actually pick off 2 cards right in front of them. Don't lift up this way. If you're gonna use this hand to get a break, don't lift up the cards, because they'll see movement and then they'll suspect something. If anything, take 2 cards and then pull the rest of the deck down. It's a lot harder to catch. And then now you get your break. Don't do that. And then flip it over again. There's your 5. Third way is you don't need to break it all. This is more for the intermediate and advanced people. You don't need a break. It's harder to do. Requires practice. It's a real smooth one. David Blaine uses this one a lot. And you're going to use your thumb. You're going to need pressure on the deck. You're just going to create that, just bending the cards just slightly. And at the same time, use your thumb to really push over 2 cards. It could be off center a little bit, because your middle finger with your right hand, when it takes those cards, it's going to square those 2 up. And then you're going to swing them around, use your palm over here as a pivot point, and flip both those cards over. And put it back on the deck. That one requires some practice. And the best way to do a double lift, again, it requires no break. I think it's the best way, just because it looks like you're really taking 1 card, and flipping it over. It's just like that. That's 1 card. It's called a strike double lift. I want to say you're not really striking it. It's just what it's called. You're striking these 2 cards at the same time. Make it look like you're lifting up the top card. And it's hard to do. It requires practice. I'm still practicing it myself. And you can even do it with 3 cards. But here's your strike double lift that way. Looks real naturally. It looks like you just pick up the top card, turn it over. And that's pretty much it on a double lift. Some corrections I want to make. I've seen some people, after they get a break, it's fine, and you get the break however you want. I see them look kind of awkward doing a double lift. There's one guy I watched on YouTube. It wasn't bad. It just looked awkward. He took the card and it kind of did that, and then he's trying too hard. It should look casual, just like that. That's it. One more way to do a double lift. This one Brad Christian used a lot. You get your break, however way you want it. Get your break. He uses his thumb and his middle finger to hold the edge of the card, and pulls it to the side. Uses his thumb as a pivot point. Flip the whole thing over, like that. It's nice and solid. You're guaranteed to have even edges all the time if you do it right. And if you're going to do it that way, make sure you lift one card the same way. The key is making it all look the same, no matter, a double lift, a single lift. You want to make it all look the same. That way there's no change, people won't detect it and whatnot. And that's pretty much it on double lift that I want to go over. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. Have a good day.